in Roselle that know me, that know my track record, that know the years in which I have been 100% dedicated to the youth, not just in Roselle. And they look at it and says, hey, wait a minute, go forward. It's a testimony. One of my neighbors heard that I was running, and he says, we believe so much in you. We believe so much because we see you. We see Marlene with the Girl Scouts. We see exactly what you guys are up to. And one neighbor told another neighbor, and another neighbor told another neighbor, and I looked up, and there were signs all over the place that says, go for it, man, because we believe in you. I'm running because I want to take and fix something that is broke. And I believe that everybody on this panel, we have the same, we have the same desire, but a little different. I am going forward. Do I want to be a board member? Yes. So that I can begin to look at the children and look them in the eye and says, hey, wait a minute, we can do it. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Jones. Ms. Turnage.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Again, my name is Aisha Turnage. I'm a 29-year-old college graduate. I have a bachelor's degree in education, secondary science. I know what it's like to be in the classroom with inadequate resources. I know how difficult it is teaching the children of today, and I know how hard it is, especially when you don't have everything you need, the children and teachers included. And I would like to be on this board so I can be an advocate for the students of Roselle, for the teachers of Roselle, so that we can get everyone in our school district the things that they need in order to bring the pride back to Roselle's education system.
We have Ms. Jenkins to come back to us real quick.
We have another board member in our presence. I'm sorry I didn't acknowledge you. Mr. Alberg, please give him a round of applause.
Okay, thank you, panel. I want each and every one of you to take the time to answer this question as we go down. And remember, we're trying to limit it at least to 1 minute, which is a wonderful thing. We have a lot of questions from the community, lots. So I'm going to ask 1 or 2 questions of my own, and we're going to go right to this stack of questions because the community questions are the most important part. Thank you. What do you view as the most pressing issue, Ms. Napoleon, in Roselle today? The most pressing issue, and keep it in the context of when we're talking about what you're running for in reference to education. But what do you view as the most pressing issue?
My opinion of what the most pressing issue is at Abraham Clark and in the Roselle school system is the curriculum. I went online and I took a look at some other districts that were near us. And what I did, if you don't mind if I can pass this out for people to look at. What I did was, I took a look at someone's curriculum and I compared it to what ours look like. And it's just amazing what the difference is between our curriculum and another school's curriculum. I believe that if we look at and go around and take what from other curriculums or other districts and apply that, I believe that our kids and our children will be able to compete. They will be able to learn more, and their test scores will go up. We have to go back to getting away from the dittos that come home every single day. Start making kids come home with books. And I know we have books because my son brings his reading book home every Friday night. We need to stop giving kids open book tests, because that's not preparing them for when they go to college, because they don't have the study habits that they need. And I can attest to that because my son is in college. So to me, the most important thing is the curriculum. We need to step it up. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Napoleon. Mr. Sedano, what do you view as the most pressing issue in Roselle?
Right now, I believe that the children test scores are way below average. I believe we should have an improvement on that issue. I also see the schools and the playgrounds
You can talk to
being,
them.
I'm sorry, being deteriorated, you know, over the past years. I don't see our fields being renovated, and I don't see them even used, basically, because of the condition of what they are. But the most important part right now is our academics. Our test scores are really low, and without education, not only us, everyone, it's going into a cliff. We should make sure that our kids achieve higher goals in terms of the test scores. Thank you.
Thank you. Ms. Brooks-Bottom?
Again, I will, the test scores. Only one school, elementary school, made AYP, which is pretty bad for a town, you know, this size. The high school did not, you know, the test scores are low. I think their SAT average is about 11 something, which is totally ridiculous. And when I have talked to students that have graduated from Abraham Clark High School, and a large percentage of them have to take remedial classes when they go to college, which is a problem. And an A in Roselle is probably a C in another town like Cranford or Westfield. And it's pretty sad because these kids, they leave here all energized, you know, I'm an honor student at ACHS. When they get to the college, when they take the college entry exam, they're remedial classes. And their parents work very hard and they've been very proud of those students, and they got to take remedial classes. I mean, the test scores is the biggest thing, the negative information that we get about the board. When I go to work, I am sick and tired. When I say I'm from Roselle, my coworkers say, oh, those kids don't even pass the test. And again, you know, about the highest property taxes in New Jersey. But the negative stuff has to stop. And from way back, the board has always fought and did not fight for the kids. They fought among themselves. If there's nothing else, I like to see that stop. Again, it saddens me when I go to work and my coworkers live in other counties and towns and their children are successful and the children here have to take remedial. Thank you.
Thank you.
The most pressing issue that I feel that needs to be corrected is also the curriculum. But a curriculum can be fixed. For example, a 65 at Abraham Clark is acceptable.